At Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
We make jewelry for every moment.
Well, sometimes it's for like an engagement ring or marriage. Sometimes it's for a special occasion. Jewelry is perfect for gifts.
Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Kuehn, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
At Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio. Design or shop now at morgantownjeweler.com.
It's Spencer and Kuehn, yeah, it's fine jewelry.
Good morning, good afternoon. Hello out there on Facebook. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching. It is 12:30 over here at Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio in Morgantown, West Virginia. And I am Katherine Spencer, part owner of Spencer Kuehn, the Spencer part of Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio. And we are here on a live melt Monday where we take old jewelry that is maybe out of style, that people are not wearing or using or liking, and showing how we repurpose, reuse, recycle the metal into new pieces to be loved and enjoyed by new people everywhere in our area. So hello again to Facebook. Hello to Instagram. Hello on YouTube if you are watching. We are also streaming on Twitch. And I am happy to see everybody out there tuning in. So if anyone has anything to say, you are welcome to post in the comments. And if you like today's video, don't forget to share it. Share it with your friends. Leave us a comment, like it, tell us why you like what we're doing. If anyone has any comments about what we could do better or what you want to see, just let us know, because we are here for you on social media and in the store, because we also have a store just for you. So today on Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio with Katherine Spencer Live Melt, we're going to be talking about lots of different things. I did want to remind all of our viewers out there that Mother's Day is coming up, quickly approaching. It is here sooner than you know. And we are doing a special event for Mother's Day. All of you mothers out there with offspring, or I mean, they could be foster children or adopted children, or I mean, heck, maybe it's a pet. I don't know. Maybe you have a dog that you really think could withstand a permanent jewelry BOGO. So we are doing buy one, get one on sterling silver and gold fill permanent jewelry special for Mother's Day. If you come and you bring your wrist and you want to bring someone else's wrist who is your offspring or your child in some sort of way, we would love to give both of you some permanent jewelry. Anyway, so yes, May 10th, May 11th, book your appointment. We're close to being full. So if you want to get in there, take a look at the appointments that are available and we can get you in for an appointment. Also, graduation is coming up, and I can't fail to mention that we do have our beautiful West Virginia pendants available for sale in store and online. This one is a sterling silver West Virginia pendant to be worn as a slide, where the chain goes right through the northern panhandle. We make all of these in-house. It's a great graduation present. They're also available for Mother's Day. So I have an order for a Mother's Day pendant that is going to be our classic sterling silver West Virginia pendant, but I'm going to be adding this little emerald, this little natural emerald to Morgantown, and setting that for Mother's Day. So those are also really nice Mother's Day presents. Charlotte, how much are our West Virginia sterling silver pendants?
With or without a stone?
Without the stone.
$65.
$65 plain, and then with a diamond or a natural gemstone, I think it's $90. So it's under $100. It's great. It's a perfect gift if that's what you're looking for. So don't forget Mother's Day BOGO and our West Virginia pendants for graduation. And so on to our live melt. Let's see what we're melting today. We have a few different items that are up for melt, and let's just talk about them. So our first item is this large 14 karat yellow gold. Yes, 14 karat yellow gold ring with a Lindy Star sapphire. So a Lindy Star sapphire is a lab created or man-made star sapphire. So it is, chemical composition is the same as a sapphire. Hardness is the same as a sapphire. It is just created in a lab. But it still has all of the same properties as a natural star sapphire. A star sapphire, if you can see that when the light is shining on it, that looks like a great shot right there. You can see the star design on the top of the cabochon. It's pretty cool. So it has that star in it. All right, so we've got a nice heavy ring. This ring originally $1,550, now on sale for the next couple minutes. But it's been on sale. 60% off, so down to $620. So if anybody would like this, I think, what size is this? Let me check real quick. It is a size 8.5, about size 8.5. All right, so this could be a men's ring, this could be a lady's ring, whichever finger it's put on. You know, it's pretty neutral in terms of that. So pretty cool. So down to $620. Beautiful ring. Okay, item number 2 up for melt are these invisible set diamond stud earrings. All right, so these diamond cluster earrings, they were originally $1,500. 60% off is $600. And a lot of people don't know how these stones are actually set. Okay, so I was calling them invisible set. And I don't know how close we can get here. We can, ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. You can see there are no prongs between any of the diamonds. My nails are really gross. I'm sorry. I've already been working this morning. Anyway, here, we'll do it this way. Oh, there we go. No nails. It's a secret. Okay, so you can see that there's no prongs. There's no prongs holding those diamonds in. And you might think to yourself, that is insane. How are those diamonds in there? They're not in there with glue. I will tell you that. Those diamonds are not glued in there. I did a little drawing. All right, so take a look at this diamond. This diamond, I've drawn these two little notches in the sides of the diamonds. These diamonds are held in with bars underneath the girdle, which is the wide part of the diamond. Okay, so there are little bars of metal that hold into these grooves to actually set the diamonds in place. And so they are snapped into those grooves. The metal is snapped into those grooves, and that's what's actually holding the diamond in. So if those grooves are not cut well, or there's, if you size a ring after diamonds have been set and you pull the bars out of the grooves, you can basically lose all of your invisible setting because all of those bars are no longer in those grooves. So invisible sets are really cool. It's just you have to understand how they work to be able to not mess up the setting if you're sizing something. So these earrings are not at risk of the diamonds falling out because we don't size earrings. There's no sizing. You make them bigger or smaller by like adding. It's not the same. Anyway, so but no one seems to want these earrings. Now, if you do want them, leave a comment down below. They're on sale for the next few minutes for $600, down from $1,500. We've got a total carat weight of 3/4 carat total weight. So they've got a pretty big look at not a very big price tag. All right, so we've got those. And then our last item that we have here is a pin. And I've got it in this cup. And you're probably wondering, why do you have the pin in the cup? Well, there's a reason why I have the pin in the cup, because this liquid that it is sitting in is acetone. And acetone will help me remove the pearls from the gold, like that. So the acetone actually eats away the epoxy without damaging any of the pearls. Cool. And it worked. So this pin, and if someone really wants this, I will re-glue all of these pearls for you. But I have this pretty cool pearl pendant. It is in 10 karat yellow gold. So here's the back of the pin. All right. And it was originally $235. It is now on sale for only $94. That's it. $94. That's like, it's nothing. It's like a tank of gas practically for a truck, a big truck. Anyway, so these are beautiful pearls. I really like these pearls. They've got a nice luster to them. And like I was saying, whenever we remove pearls, we can soak it in acetone. It, why are we whoopsing? We whoops? Okay. We're okay. Anyway, whenever we need to, like, let's say that someone brings in this pendant and they've had a pearl fall off. Well, usually what that means is that the glue is worn out. So what we would do is we would take it in, we would remove all of the pearls. We would soak it in the acetone, doesn't affect the pearls whatsoever. We would remove all of the pearls and re-glue all of the pearls so that the glue is nice and fresh and ready to go. So in the meantime, I think these pearls they're probably ready to come off. So I'm going to take them off. Maybe, yeah, here we go. They're just popping off. It'll leave us with a nice pin. Because I didn't see anybody who wanted the pin. I might need to let it soak a tiny bit longer. Most of these are coming off okay. Some of them seem like they need a little bit more time, so we're just going to leave that in there to soak a little bit longer. Let's see here. So we've got these other things to melt. Let's take a look at those. Last takers. Anybody? Lindy Star Sapphire. Okay. And if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to share with your friends so that they can see what we're doing here at Spencer and Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio. We love hearing from new people who didn't know that we existed in Morgantown, and they love to know that we can use your gold, use your diamonds to make new pieces. And that's what we do. Cut through enough. Let's see. So I'm trying to cut through the back side of the ring, right behind the stone here. Okay, let's see if we've gotten through. We got it. All right, so I split the ring in half, and then I've got a nice Lindy Star Sapphire here, ready to go. We have to come up with a design for that guy. Maybe it'll be a ring, maybe it'll be a pendant, we don't know. And then the rest of this 14 karat is good to go for melting. And these earrings are going to be a bit more temperamental. It is actually it can be tough to remove invisible sets. So let's start off here with at least the earring back part. Maybe these would be better as a pendant. We don't know. All right, so we at least got the earring back part off. Oh my gosh, this is all full of rhodium. All right, so this is kind of the case on the inside here. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see. So we've kind of talked about rhodium at different points before, and the whole inside of this, all of those nooks and crannies are white, and that is rhodium plating. The bright white finish on the metal, it helps to enhance the bright white color of the diamonds. Okay, and so in this case, these are actually going to be sent into the refiner. Because separating out the rhodium from all of those nooks and crannies is just, you're never going to get it all. So it is better to send this into the refiner, recycle the gold in that way, and then we'll get back the diamonds, and we'll do something with the diamonds later. All right, so we're going to put those aside. Those will get sent to the refiner. We can still melt these earring backs. Okay. And then our last piece, let's see if, now this one is, like I said, was 10 karat. And in the past, I've also talked about the fact that we don't mix our gold carats. Our gold carats. We don't mix our gold carats. Yes. Anyway, I don't mix 10 karat with 14. All right. So because those don't mix, I'm not actually going to be melting these together. I'm going to let this gold pin hang out in the acetone, and we'll come back for that at a later date. So we shall melt these two things in our little baby crucible. Pink. Pink. Oh, little baby. Okay. And All right, just to give us the most width possible, because we don't have a design in mind yet. I don't have a design in mind. But sometimes it's easier if we start with something big. So I'm going to pour into the largest hole that we have here. And it'll just give us... Which one do you want to go on to? Okay. I'm just going to pour into the biggest hole, and that will give us the most amount of flexibility when it comes to making something later. So there's our biggest hole, and just for the sake of knowing, it is 10 millimeters wide, because in the jewelry world, we function in millimeters, not inches. So we're going to melt this, and we're not going to get a huge piece. We're not going to get a huge piece in terms of like height, but we'll see what we can actually make from these pieces that we melt. And if you like what we're doing, don't forget to like and share. It's always fun to watch fire. If your friends like fire, we do it every Monday. Every Monday they can watch us melt things. It's a good time. Good time was had by all. All right, so I've got a nice molten, jiggly ball of yummy 14 karat baking right here, and we're ready to go. We'll pour into our largest hole. All right. And we'll see what we got. Oh, it's like a little button. All right, so that's what we got from our pour. And I know that looks really small. Can we see this? We can see this. There we go. I know that looks really small, but that can actually make a pretty big sheet. So I think I want to do something like with discs, circles, and doming them. I don't know, something like that. And I've got this little straggler. But we'll see what we end up making with that. But he's a nice little button. All right. And he's not hot. I can touch him. Okay, so last week, we'll put that aside. We'll come up with a design for that later. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we had looked at some of the marquee rings that we were melting. We had this 1/2 carat marquee diamond, and I was doing designs for a leaf and vine style ring with a marquee stone. And so very, very briefly, I wanted to show you a little bit about how I kind of construct leaf and vine rings, just for a moment. And they're all kind of different, and they all have their unique characteristics. But they all start off with a base. Okay, so I'm starting off with a piece of 16 gauge or 1.25, 1.2 something. This one says 1.3, 1.25 millimeters. Okay, and I just start by, I usually need to know what ring size I'm starting with. When I usually make for the store, something for stock, I usually start at around size 6.5. It's a good place to start. And if I put this on my ring stick, I am pretty close to right there. Okay. And so I've got a basic form started, and then I also just kind of add some waves into the design. And those waves don't have to be regular, because vines are not regular. They twist and turn however they see fit. So maybe they're like that. And maybe this guy's gonna come back this way. Maybe they overlap a tiny bit. Okay, so they can overlap a little bit. And then sometimes I also add some thinner pieces to the outsides. So this one is an 18 gauge wire. That same thing, I'm just going to start by bending it around into my general form. And, you know, also add some waves to it. And I know that this looks rough starting off, but we have a general curvature started and place where I could be adding leaves. When I add leaves, I start off with a piece of just flat stock like this. And then I usually just start by carving into it. Sometimes I make a shape. So let's say I want my leaf to be, let's see here, can we see that? We can almost see that. It's thinking about focusing on it. There it goes. We can almost see a drawing on there. It's too shiny. Metal is shiny. Okay, well, I drew a little thing on there. I drew a little line. Okay, and then I can start by carving that. So I'm rounding out the bottom side of the leaf. And that, round out the other side a little bit. Change my bench pin over to flat. I want to lose my leaves, so I'm not cutting it all the way. Okay, and then break it off. Finish filing it a little bit. And that can be one little leaf that I attach onto the ring. I like making my leaves individual like that. Sometimes I'll leave a little nub on them to be like a little teeny stem. That's one way that I carve them. Sometimes I carve them with a cutting disc. Where's my cutting disc here? So I might start with this shape that I have here. I've got this kind of, you know, pointed shape, and I can use my cutting disc Okay, and I've cut this little leaf shape into the very end, and I left a little nub for myself. And so then at that point I can just cut that, and then I've got a leaf with a little teeny spot to attach to a branch. And so that's how I go, and that way I can make the leaves two-tone. We can do like green leaves on a white gold band, like using green gold for the leaves and put it onto white gold vines. You know, we can mix and match. There's mokume, which makes the leaves kind of look like it has variegation in the leaves, and put those on top of a yellow gold band. It gives a lot of flexibility with the design and a lot of ways to make your leaf and vine ring that much more unique. So if you like what you've seen, then don't forget to like and share our video. I would love to make a leaf and vine wedding band or engagement ring for you. I'm going to make some for the store, so if you want to come in and see them, you're welcome to see them when we are done. Don't forget that we have our Mother's Day buy one, get one sterling silver and gold fill bracelet event on May 10th and 11th. Book your appointment online or call the store if you have any questions. And if you're looking for that perfect graduation gift or Mother's Day gift, we have our West Virginia pendant that we can set with birthstones or school colors, or you know, anything that you can imagine. Round doesn't have to be your only option. We can always add on top. I know I had a request for My Heart Lies in West Virginia. So they want a heart shape birthstone, you know, put over top of the state. There's lots of different options. And yeah, just talk to us and we can kind of make your dream come into a reality, fitting what you need. So for our Live Melt Mondays, this is Katherine Spencer at Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studios signing out, and I'll see you next week.
At Spencer Kuehn Fine Jewelry Studio, we embrace unique.
A type of necklace, maybe. It's a bunch of different colors.
And since we do everything in-house, we can make any dream come true.
Make it kind of look like a rainbow.
Embrace unique.
My mom makes beautiful jewelry.
At Spencer